Hello, my little crafty monsters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. I know some of you are probably wondering what happened to Wednesday's video. Well, what happened was we had a little technical difficulties with our camera. Again, Jesse, this usually doesn't happen, guys. I have no idea what the heck has been happening to me. But anyways, we had a little technical difficulties with our camera, and we ran out of memory. The other day we ran out of battery, and yesterday we ran out of memory. So anywho, I had to go get a new memory and stuff like that. And so what I felt like I was going to do today was I'm going to go ahead and film 2 videos so you guys will see me dressed up the same. But anywho, I felt that I would just tell you guys like how I actually did this. Give me 1 second. I thought I had turned off my ringer, but apparently I didn't. So anyway, I want to explain to you guys how I did this. So anyways, the video that we were trying to do on Wednesday did not actually happen. It only recorded like 2 minutes of the very beginning part of it. So Jesse got all into the craft and did not realize that it just wasn't, because it didn't beep or it didn't make a noise to let me know, like, oh my god, I turned off, you know? And so I just kept crafting until I finished the damn project. And when I went up to look at the camera so I could start seeing, you know, because I always review them, it was not there, my little crafty monster. So anyways, this is the little project that we did. We made a little Jack Skellington little pumpkin. And I'm going to go ahead and just explain to you guys on this video exactly how this was made, which you guys probably already know how this was made, because if you guys have been following me, you guys have seen my Halloween candle holders, and those candle holders, we made some pumpkins with the same exact style. And the reason why we're doing it the same exact style is because this is going to go in between those candle holders on my dining table. So I wanted to keep everything uniform. That's why we use the same ribbons and all that stuff. So let's start off with the pumpkin. So this pumpkin, I purchased it at Michael's, and it was 50% off. So I believe for this really big one, I paid about $17 for it, because it was original price like $29. These pumpkins, you could carve them if you wanted to. You could do whatever design you guys want, but Jesse just went ahead and just decorated it. So the Jack Skellington face, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, this was given to Miguel about a year ago. Somebody went to his job and gave them a little basket, and this little kit came into it, which was just the face. And I've been wanting to do a little project with it, so I just said, hey, this is the perfect project to go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and I just made a hole, and I put in these little props. These little props, they come off and on, so they're not permanent. They're just a little hole in there. And then what I did was I started making these bowls. Now, if you guys have been following me, you guys will know that I don't ever know how to make bowls. So what I do is I cheat. I go ahead and cheat, boo-boo. Ain't nobody gonna tell. So don't even trip on that, boo-boo. So what I did was I went ahead and I cut the little stem. You see that stem in the very middle? Well, in that other video with the candle holders, if you guys want to see exactly how it was done, I went ahead and I got my little X-Acto knife, and I went around and I carved it. It was pretty easy, guys. So I just went around and I carved it. I took out the little stem, and that leaves you a hole in the very middle. It's a hole, and it's about I would say about a half an inch thick. So when you're going to be attaching your bow, if you're going to make a bow, or if you're going to go ahead and cheat like Jesse does and do loops, go ahead and do your loops and attach them to the side of the wall. It's thick enough to hold it and all that. So what I did first was, I don't know if you guys could see this, but you guys see these little stems right here? These stems, I purchased these at Michael. It was like a whole bunch, and what I did was I went ahead and I glued them going around to make it look like a little crown. And in the beginning it looks really funny, guys, but just keep going. Then I added these little black leaves, also purchased from Michael's, and I went ahead and I glued those all around as well before you do the bow. So now that I had the base done, I went ahead and I started making these little loops. Now these loops are really easy. You can go ahead and make them as big as you want. It really depends on the size of bowl that you guys want to go ahead and do. So you go ahead and make the loops, and what I do is I crinkle them and then I staple them. I usually staple them about twice. I staple them going in across so that I know that it's gripping onto that little ribbon. So I do all of my loops, I staple all the ends and everything. Once I have all my loops ready, then I know how I'm going to go ahead and put in these bowls, these loops. And so what I do is I start gluing the orange ones, and then I glue these black and white ones in between those, and then I went ahead and I glued these glittered Halloween colors around it. And then once I had all the loops done, I pressed them really down and flat so that you can see that hole in the middle. Then what I did was I got some hot glue, I put it on that stem, on the rim of the stem, and I just closed that hole back up. And that also served to hold all of your bowl together in one single little seal. So that's how I did the top of this bow. Then I went ahead and I got some pipe cleaners, or whatever you guys want to call them, and I went ahead and I just wrapped them around a marker, and I'm using these as little vines. I also added some little feathers because, you know, Jesse said that feathers look pretty Halloweeny because they just remind me of like a little raven or a little black crow. And so this is what it basically looks like on the very top. Isn't that super duper cute? Then I just went ahead and I just added a few spiders to make it look a little bit more creepy on all around it, so that it just wasn't empty around it, especially if people are sitting around my dining table. The people that get to sit in the back of this, at least there's something for them to look at as well. But this is the little creation that we did. I am so sorry, guys, that tutorial did not happen, but I was really mad. I really was. I seriously was kicking myself in the butt, boo-boos. I really was. I was just like, I don't know what the heck happened. Why it didn't beep? Why didn't it notify me like, hey, Bobo, I'm about to shut off. Like, why didn't you tell me, Mr. Camera? And so, like, I was upset. But anywho, the good thing about it is that now, I got new memory and stuff like that, and now I'm constantly going to be checking it. I have a mirror behind, because you know how the camera faces towards you, and then you have that little lens in the back where you could see the little, I call it the TV. So I have a little mirror behind that now, so I'm constantly looking to see if it's still recording. Oh my god, the paranoia. Anywho, I hope you guys get inspired to make one of these little bad boys. If you guys, I mean, they sell these kits. You could probably look for them on eBay or Amazon and see if they could probably rush deliver it, since we're already in the beginning of October, and you know that goes fast, boo-boo, that goes fast. So, like, I hope that inspires you guys to do something, or maybe another theme, another style, whatever it is that you guys want to do. But I hope that inspires you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I'm so sorry that it wasn't the full tutorial, but at least I was able to explain to you guys what I did and how I did it, so that you guys could go ahead and try this out anyways. And stay tuned for the next tutorial, guys, because the next one is an amazing one. You guys are gonna love it. So that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because you guys become my BFFFFF. Because I know BFs is good, boo boo. I know it is, but BFFFF is even better. So I know you want to be my BFFF. So hit that little subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back, boo-boo. Welcome back. You know it's always a pleasure having you back, my boo-boos. So, anywho, share and tell a friend, because your friends also need to know how fabulous these tutorials are. And that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.